Hello and welcome, you join me AG, and here we are for a bit of a different video this time round. I hope you enjoy it, because it's an interesting one I think. Basically I've jumped on the time trials that are new today and had a quick look at what they are, and one in particular, the first one, strikes me as very interesting, so I've already had a quick go on it. Set a time, but it's ridiculously hard. It's definitely one of the hardest time trials that's come out since it's been under sport mode. So yeah, a quick rundown of what it is. It's at Spa-Francorchamps. We're just trying to get a fast lap in. We're in the rain and we're in the Group 2 cars, and I've chosen the Nissan. I've set up the guy in second place in the world as I've set up his Ghost to follow, should I say. Just because he's in the same car as me. I've watched his replay and he's on the wet tyres, so hopefully I'm going to attempt to do one fast lap and beat my time, and then hopefully talk you through the second two laps to actually give you some chance of doing this yourself if you fancy it. It's really difficult. So you might have noticed I've got TC on. I've got it on number 1, and that's about all I'm going to say for this first lap. I'm going to concentrate. Right, so I did improve there, that was good. So, talk you through it, looking for the end of the wall on the left hand side to get on the brakes there into La Source. And then back on the power in second gear, short shifting into third, short shifting into fourth, and again short shifting pretty much through every gear throughout the track. It's not actually too bad through Eau Rouge because you've got a bit of downforce going on. So you have got a little bit of grip through there, but the rest of the track is really, really tricky. The slower corners are unbelievably difficult to get through. So hopefully I'll be able to help you out a little bit. Down into third gear into here. Just make sure you get the braking done. Aim for that curve. Aim for the second curve. Just nice and steady. Don't even try and get the power down. Up into fourth gear before you get to this corner. And then just power out as gently as you can, but keeping it steady. It's so easy to lose it out of there. Down into third gear on the brakes into here. You don't need to go into second. Normally in the dry it'd be a second gear corner. back on the power as easy as you can, short shift into fourth just to get the traction. You saw the rear end dance around a little bit there. Back doing the exact same thing through that next corner, hooking it up in third gear, turning it in third gear, and then back into fourth for the exit, and then just leaving it in fourth, back through fifth gear, short shifting, big slide into sixth, so short shifted into sixth as well, even though I got that slide going, managed to catch it, and then 2 gears going down, don't know why I said it like that, down 2 gears into there, into fourth, just roll through, just looking for the grip everywhere you go really, not looking for speed particularly, it's grip that just gives you the speed, feels like you're going really slow. Third gear through there, up into fourth, up into fifth already, just looking to get that apex, and then because I've short shifted into fifth so early, I can get my foot down a bit earlier up here. Made a bit of a mistake actually there, going wide onto the curb, so it's lost me a bit of time, but you saw the idea. So getting into fifth gear nice and early to get the drive out of that corner and get up the hill, rather than trying to battle with any oversteer that you create for yourself by keeping the revs really high. You're just avoiding all that basically. So second gear out of here, and then looking to short shift on the exit as soon as possible. So as soon as I see a bit of red, didn't even come up, tiny bit of red on the revs at the bottom, I'm shifting. You don't have to drive this car like that, but it's certainly a wise way of doing it for keeping it under control. So again, just looking for I know I didn't point it out at the time, but there's a wall on the left hand side into the Lasource hairpin, the first corner, and you just look for that wall as your braking point. Where that wall ends, you start braking. Oh, a bit sloppy. Got a bit of oversteer going through Eau Rouge then. I'm actually not taking Eau Rouge brilliantly there, I'm braking a little bit hard into there, and you don't have to brake that much at all really. So that was a bit of a mistake from me. Down 3 gears again, just looking to get that apex early on the brakes. Don't give yourself any dramas on the brakes, it's just impossible to deal with in the wet, especially into this tricky section. So just rolling through, as you can hear from the revs, there's no real revs built up through that section, it's just rolling through, just trying to control the grip. Same through here, there's no power at all. If you actually look at my my throttle through that corner, no power at all, you're just rolling through, and again just waiting to pick up the power on the exit here. So I'm half a second down on my fastest time, but it's not too bad a time. Short shifting into fourth, is it? Nope, fifth, and then bit of a slide, so you can actually double shift through there, I dare say, and go straight into sixth. Don't even bother, go down into fourth for the entry into the corner, and then sixth on the exit, and you should just be able to get your power down a lot better. Even though the revs aren't there to build the power quickly, you've got the traction there and the torque there of the engine to actually get you out of the corner nicely. That's what you're looking for in the wet. So again, I'm up into fifth already. I've already changed into fifth before that corner, and then just roll through half power, and then as soon as you hook up the exit and get something like straight back on full power. So it's not the best lap I've done here, I'm over a second down on my fastest lap, but it's not that bad either. Technically, talking through it, like I say, it's a tricky lap to do if you're not concentrating properly. You're just braking pretty much under the little advertising banner. You can brake a bit later than that, but I prefer to go really early on the brakes into that corner just to get it stopped. Anyway, hopefully that's been some kind of help for you. I'm going to pretty much leave it at that, and for a change it makes for a nice video because it's nice and short. Bit of a different one for me. So take care, see you again soon, and hopefully that's going to be some help for you if you're going to attempt to do this, because it's certainly not easy, but good luck. See you again soon.